the Cup semi-final, and it is Dylan Hamilton joining me here. Welcome, Dylan.
Oh, thank you.
And we have Cal receiving this ball. It didn't go 10, so it is Davenport in white and red. And Cal, ladies, with the ball. Lauren Butler, number 7, watch out for her. She was phenomenal yesterday.
Yeah, she absolutely was. Commanding the ball in attack there, really forcing about 2 or 3 defenders to take her down. So we'll see if she can break loose in this match.
And Cal working that side. That's her now with the ball. Butler gets wrapped up by 2 tackles. 2 tackles. No, but look at that leg drive by her. Rolling and still going.
Same momentum from yesterday.
Now they move it to the right-hand side. Looking for a little bit of space.
Oh, the loop was well done.
Jessica Lewis. Oh, the stutter step. Fantastic bit of stuff.
Oh, that's a great start. Within a minute over the try line.
Jessica Lewis, a little stutter step. She didn't look like she had much speed, but then she managed to round out that wonderful score.
Yeah, just enough to put the defender on their back heels, and enough to get over the line there.
So the conversion is going to be a tricky one from the touch line. Jen Ireland, who also did some great work yesterday, will attempt to take this kick. This is the Cup semi-finals. Refereed by Val Griffith. And so Lewis, his try is not converted. Lewis, normally the one who's doing all the hard work up front of the forwards. This time she gets rewarded with a 5-pointer.
Yeah, she'll enjoy that, especially right off the start.
Yeah, and this vital time to really bring out your A game in these quarterfinals.
Absolutely. It's either win or go home at this stage, so.
Ireland will kick off again. And we'll look for Davenport. Davenport also has a couple of wonderful runners. Both teams went 2-1 yesterday. This kick has gone past the 15 meters and rumbling forward over here. Wonderful breakout. Davenport on the run. Solid tackle, but managed to find her support carrier. Running on the outside here is Tennant. And now they move it.
Oh, they've got numbers wide.
Oh, breaking through the middle. Will she have the legs? Butler tries to tackle her and does bring her down. That was a fantastic run from Moreland. This is why Davenport is here. They have a penalty 5 meters out.
We'll see if Davenport can answer the early try here. Great work to move down the field and give themselves an opportunity.
And referee Val Griffith giving a warning. The ball must leave your hands, or easier to put it on the ground and tap it.
Yeah, it's been interesting to watch how that's been policed all weekend, but.
And diving over, will this be a score? It will be. Wonderful little bit of running from Brittany O'Dell as she equals with her try.
That's exactly the answer that Davenport wanted. Didn't want to let Cal get too much of the momentum, drive down the field, and get over the try line.
And Hunter Moreland was very much involved there, wearing number 8 for Davenport. And this kick is no good, so it's 5 each. And this time, all of a sudden, Davenport will kick off and put some pressure on Cal.
Absolutely, great start to this one. Very competitive.
So we have 16 women's team competing here at the USA Rugby Sevens National Championships. And now we're down to Cup quarterfinals, so the top 8. Winners of this will be in the semi-finals, playing on ESPN 3 later today. The kick goes 10 meters, bounces once. Ireland has the ball now and lays it back. Lewis helps clear out.
Oh, just a bit offsides there from Davenport.
Lewis will tap this one. Russell. We've got some space on the outside. Ireland now. Butler gets the loop back to Butler again. She beats the first player, going strong. It takes 2 heavy tackles to bring her down. Now Cal move it to the right. Lewis, a try scorer from earlier. It's a little stutter step we've come to expect from her. She gets right 1, steps inside 2. Wonderful cover tackle there from number 12. Cal still have possession.
Yeah, a bit sloppy, but they've been able to retain possession there.
And they've decent width here. Ireland moves it across.
Oh, good pickup.
Wonderful pickup on the bounce. Butler.
Oh.
Will she be stopped? 10 meters out. Fens and over.
Yeah, just too much pace for her. You see her in the open field. That's not what you want to see as
Lauren
the
Butler,
last defender.
And the thing is, she can move left to right. She's so strong. One movement yesterday, she made a cover tackle to save a try, then won the counter ruck, and then proceed to stiff arm 2 people and work her way up the field.
And not to mention, it was a try-saving tackle that was, and then proceeded to put the ball back on the other side of the park there.
And here's the replay here. Stacey Wong threw that pass. So Butler gets past the first defender easily, and then just straightens up, fends off. Looks so casual and cool as she does it. Conversion is no good, and it's 10-5. Cal are leading this quarterfinal clash against Davenport. The trainer is on, so Butler might be hurt. She's limping back, and that's not a good sign at all if Cal hope to head into the semifinal.
I didn't see anything in the run that would make you think that she was hurt, but hobbling back there.
Davenport has a sub. Number 5, Kara Warringer, is on. And the ball doesn't go 10 meters off the kickoff. Island's kick. Dribbles forward, so Griffith is on the spot. Val Griffith, former Eagle sensation, wonderful 15s and 7s player. And now she has turned her attention to refereeing, and that is fantastic to see, giving back to the game.
Oh, absolutely. Love to see those the old Eagle players put that referee jersey on that they spent so many years arguing with. And
that's right. Well said. Pick up a little bit of shielding, but carry on playing.
Oh, great offload.
Wonderful hands. And the fend coming through here. Brittany O'Dell, she's been had a storming game so far. Made a beautiful cover tackle earlier. And now they get a penalty, does Davenport. Only 5 points in this game. Got to be taken from the mark. Hunter Moreland straight through the middle. Oh, brushes off the tackle of Butler.
Does just enough to keep her out, though.
5 meters short, drifting across field, looking for space. Defend, the ball goes down to the ground. And Lewis is there. There's a ball held up in the maul. Still in field, I think. And it's a turnover.
Oh.
Cal have the ball. Wong, phenomenal stuff. Looking for Butler. Will Butler break out from here? She gets stopped, but Cal still have possession. Solid defense coming in there.
Pressure from Davenport there. Cal would love to get outside their 22 and relieve some pressure.
Very close to that touch line. That's Butler now. Oh, Wong knocks her backwards maybe. Cal in their side there, well inside their 22.
Yeah, there's an advantage for gate entry there by the Davenport defense.
Yeah, there was number 19, and there was Michaela Ferguson trying to get involved there, but Cal looked to break out. Oh, lovely hands by Wong. She's got it now with one hand. She goes down the touchline, showing great speed. The sweeper to beat. Oh, phenomenal tackle.
That's a try saver there.
It is indeed. Oh, the ball's just thrown backwards. It's anybody's game. Sliding and diving all over it. Cal seemed to have picked this up, but it's going to be a penalty, and rightly so. You can't dive on a player on the ground.
Yeah, it looked like Rose Russell there diving on the ball, number 12 for Cal.
And this will be the halftime. Right now, we have 10-5 Cal lead. So we expected all these quarterfinal matches to be very close, but I did not see that one coming. I don't know, 10-5, it's all to play for.
Yeah, absolutely. Cal looked really powerful yesterday, particularly on the backs of Butler. And, you know, they came out and, you know, did exactly what they did yesterday. But Davenport had an answer early, and unfortunately, you know, Butler did show her dominance there at the end, able to put Cal up at the half.
Now, we saw her limping after that try. She didn't look herself inside the 22 there, because normally she'd probably catch the ball, break through tackles, and score. So I wonder what a big difference that'll make to the Cal side.
Yeah, Cal coaches and fans would be hopeful that that was just a little bit of a little sore muscle or something. But yeah, particularly inside that own 22, you would have backed her to to have a crack and see if she could relieve some pressure as she had done all weekend.
Now, only 5 points in this game. That's the wonderful thing about sevens. It can change in one moment of play. All of a sudden, a try, and it's a different story.
Yeah, just when you think you've defensively got them stopped, it's one broken arm tackle, and you're off the other way under the sticks and giving your team a chance. So.
We've got a couple of other quarterfinal matches coming up, and as we said, the semi-finals is actually going to be on ESPN3. So the fans over there, we're still going to be broadcasting, probably from Field 2, but they need to keep watching because it's going to be some great rugby coming up.
Yeah, always great to see ESPN backing us.
That's right. We've got to get rugby out to the masses, and that's definitely one way to do it. And USA Rugby has done a wonderful job to bring us this footage and stream right now. 48 teams came here to Greensboro, North Carolina, and we're now whittling them down to try find out which 3 champions will lift those titles. So on your screen right now, we've got Cal. They're about to kick off. They are up 10 points to 5. And Davenport in red on the left-hand side.
There you see Butler has been subbed off at half there. Bit of a concern for the Cal team. Hopefully that's not a major issue, but...
Yeah, you can see her limping in frame there. And the ball's been knocked on, and Cal is going to have first possession here.
Yeah, with the removal of Butler there from the lineup, you're really going to expect Cal to really work together as a team in order to break that Davenport defense, which has been pretty stout through the first half.
It has been. So we have some new faces there. Alana Banks is at fly position for Cal. Got Wong outside of her. And there she goes. Banks on the outside. The ball doesn't find the intended target. And Davenport have picked it up right now. They look to break out. Oh, and that's a knock-on.
Just a handling error there. Davenport had some space there. Looked to be dangerous.
We've seen a few knock-ons happen here and there, and it really is a bit of an unforced error, you know. I mean, there's not that much pressure on the player, and then all of a sudden giving up possession.
Yeah, absolutely. You see the best teams out here all weekend, men's and women's. Teams that can put the ball to hand and move the ball across the field quickly are the ones that are putting the defenses under the big pressure and usually breaking through the gain line.
So right, she's wrestled to the ground there. Ball comes out Cal's way again. Stacey Wong, back inside ball, very clever play. Banks, stepping into a big tackle. And might be held up. Tries to get to the deck, and does. Coming in from the side. Referee Griffith has her arm out for advantage. Cal looking good now, moving the ball.
Oh, great ruck there by Cal. Recycle the ball quickly.
Ireland. And Lewis just took her eyes off the ball for a split second. The try scorer from the first half. Jessica Lewis gets helped up by a teammate.
Yeah, so far in this second half, we haven't seen any big breaks, so the defense has done their job on both ends.
No, they have indeed. And those of you watching, you see Cal playing, and probably wondering why the Cal men aren't here. They decided not to take part in this tournament, and even though they won one of the qualifying events, and it's still a wonderful tournament with some real high-class teams, both men and women. So Cal ended up with this ball here. The Bears, the Lady Bears. Oh, Lewis with a fan, gets a jersey scragged as well.
Well, they've got numbers wide. Well, that's a great pass.
And picked up this other way now. Davenport have possession. Oh, it's another knock-on.
Handling errors, both plaguing both sides here in the second half.
That's very unfortunate, and it looks to be Michaela Ferguson. Definitely been stuck in the loose. Couple knock-ons now, so the clock winds down. It's 10-5 still. That's the crazy thing. Anything can happen. Cal have played most of the rugby. Banks, the first receiver, waits for it. Oh, this time they break away. Kelly Doran with speed. Great defense coming down to collect her. Oh, the bear hug. Monstrous defense. Trying to hold her up. She does well to get to the ground. Ball is not out, says referee. Coming in from the side.
penalty there, but one thing Davenport has done really well in the second half is not allowed Cal to play the ball quickly. They've been holding up in the tackles, really allowing their defense to set up.
And this time they get the turnover. Some excellent tackling from them. The open play. Jessica Lewis diving through right near the line. Is it a try? It is. Second try for her this game, and electric little bit of speed there.
Yeah, she started the scoring in the first half for Cal, and it seems like it's the same script here in the second half.
Wow, magic bit of stuff there. And with the conversion to come, they're really going to stretch the lead right now. She looks to have taken a bit of a knock, though, with her knee. Watch the replay here. So there's no ruck, so she's on sides, collects it, beats the first player, and then two heavy tackles as she just manages to use that momentum and get that right hand on the try line. And referee Val Griffith is right on the spot there toward the try. So great bit of officiating. Conversion is good. So all of a sudden it is 17-5, and it is a 12-point gap with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's a lot of points there for Davenport to make up here. But as we've said, you know, sevens is a game where you can quickly do that. So they'll certainly need to answer something fairly quickly, though.
Yeah, they'll need to watch for those handling errors. You see if they keep moving the ball around. And they do have some playmakers indeed. Cal kicking against the wind. Davenport. Oh, we just spoke about that. And the unforced knock-on, that's 3 in a row by my count. Yeah,
Davenport will be upset when they look back at this game to see the handling errors, because they really are unforced. They're not under a ton of pressure, but just unable to sort of move that ball.
So we have the next game coming up. We have Stanford against James Madison, is the last Cup quarter-final. So stay with us, rugby fans. We need to see which is the last team to make the semi-finals. Stanford looked very impressive yesterday in their last play. Ball goes backwards here. Cal come up to collect. Oh, nice solid tackle there. Banks tries to come in to help out, but it's offside at the ruck.
Cal will look to slow the game down here and use about as much clock as they can.
Jessica Lewis there, you're right. Just buying a little bit of time. Banks moves it down to the right-hand side. Island. Back inside. Whoa, couple of big tackles there, and the turnover is made.
Cal's able to answer right away and get their own turnover.
And concede a penalty there, does Davenport. So Cal, with 10 seconds to go, have wrapped up this Cup quarter-final, and we will see them in the semis coming out a little later on ESPN3. Go to ESPN3 and hit on the frequently asked questions to see how you get to see if your service provider carries that channel. And wonderful tackle, bundling it to touch, and that will probably bring the match to an end. Referee Val Griffith, wonderful stuff, brings it to an end. 17-5, and that is the Cup quarter-final complete. And Stanford, James Madison up next. And stay with us, and we'll be back after the break.